going to Cool, I'm ready to kill Elwyn.
Hi, ready to kill Elwyn.
I'm soon to be ready to kill Warford.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, seriously ready to kill Warforged as well.
Oh my.
This is a rod you've made for your own back. You're just as guilty of it as me.
Mm.
Cool. Yeah, so last session, we began with the revelation that Elwyn has spent enough time studying these notes that he found that he's able to read Giant at this point. Going back over those notes that Elwyn's been carrying around from Jamoke's cavern, there was some information on there, some notes. It looks like a lot of the notes were referring to this this shadow phase city that you've become aware of in the center of the jungle of the forest. Jamoke was estimating from the notes that there were something around 300 shadow fae living in this city, so quite a sizable, decent sized place in terms of population. You decided to carry on towards this destination where you were told you would find the family Starless. On the way, you came across a pond, but it looked like a natural pond, but it kind of been done up. Had like a sort of stone outer, quite nicely looked after. Quickly, the Oaken decided to go for a swim and got on the wrong side of some kind of toad-like creature, who you killed. Despite some of the party possibly protesting that there was a chance for parley there. Made camp for the night before carrying on, where you were able to find the fingers of Durende, these strange trees that were sort of finger shaped, sticking out of the ground, and the family Starless who dwell there. You came across a sizable group there, actually. I think possibly, judging from reactions, maybe surprised by the number and variety there. You found an orc, a human, a pixie, a satyr, two rather odd looking bipedal cockroach type creatures. Much conversation had between yourself and the family. Elwyn spending most of his time surly looks towards the orc there, who took great pleasure in trying to goad and tempt anybody into some kind of conflict. But cooler heads prevailed, and you were all able to ignore that temptation, and to eventually strike a deal, led by Carl, actually. To strike a deal to take one of these fingernails of Durende, these leaves which were sort of sent there to gather, and decided to make a very quick exit from this group. Carrying on about your way, and on your journey back, we had a couple of events come up. Firstly, pain for Z. Z was in a lot of pain. Began just shouting out in some kind of distress. This led to much confusion and sort of frantic reactions amongst the party. Carl immediately obviously assumed that the drow was the bad guy. Applied some manacles. Eventually things were sort of calmed down a little. There was some discussion amongst the group on maybe what had happened and what had caused this. Leokin spoke about some communication he's been receiving, a voice in his head, I believe was his words. A bit unclear on the source of that. Also unclear on maybe what was happening to Z, but clearly some kind of not great situation. left things in a very tense mood, but you carried on your way, heading back to where Dimir had dropped you off the previous day. And as we left things off, Elwyn became aware of Leokin sort of travelling side by side with him as you guys were making your way back towards the group, or this tribe that you'd previously been with. And yeah, Leokin made an attempt to cast Inflict Wounds upon Elwyn, but Elwyn was able to react and see this coming just in time to be aware of it, essentially, and to prevent Leokin from being able to pull that off. And I suppose we open mid situation, and I will sit back and let you argue things out amongst yourselves.
So, to be clear, he has not managed to cast Inflict Wounds on him.
Well, so this was going to be how we open things. Elwyn, can you make for me a dexterity save?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, Elwyn, because you succeeded on your perception check last time to see this coming, and then roll high enough on that, you're able to essentially sort of dodge out the way, roll back something out of Leokin's touch. Inflict Wounds requires touch, so yeah, you are able to get yourself out of that particular situation. I guess it's how you react.
Draw my bow and ask what he's doing.
I'm doing what I need to do.
I have no vision in this scene, Sam.
Oh, really?
That's because you smell.
Yeah, that's fair. I actually do have vision, but only in the 5 foot square I'm stood in.
Yeah, I've put darkness.
I'm the same.
Not anymore.
Come on, guys, get better eyes.
Ooh, it's pretty.
So, whoa.
Can I move backwards from Leokin?
Yeah.
So,
I'm not.
What's going on?
what did we hear?
I suppose with those two towards the back of the pack, probably the first thing you hear is sort of this reaction as Elwyn sort of jumps back out of the way and sort of draws his sword.
I'll
Bow.
draw my rapier as well.
Both of them.
And ask what he's doing, and obviously he's replied with what he must.
Hold up, guys, what's going on?
Yeah, what the
Just
hell was
tried to
going
cast
on?
a spell on me, inflict wounds. He's just attacked me.
You're lying. I didn't do that.
Can I draw out my axe and also have... Yeah, can I draw out my axe as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do I think he's lying, Sam? If he's trying to say he's not done that,
You can make an insight check, but this seems pretty...
Seems like a pretty bold lie to go for, but you know.
You're not sure, but Elwyn is clearly unhappy in this situation. Yeah.
Chill out. What's going on? Wait a second, guys. I don't really. Why have we got weapons out? There's nothing nearby, is there? There's nothing fighting us.
He's...
Yeah, there is.
He's-
Leokin.
Yeah, Leokin's just tried to attack Elwyn.
Well, I'm sure Leokin's not going to do anything stupid with us four also all stood here. We're going to talk about this before someone does something they regret.
Okay.
What is
Yeah.
going on? Why have we cast us? Why are we attacking Elwyn? Are you okay, Elwyn?
I'm fine. He never actually hit me. He was about to cast a spell on me.
Right, alright. Sit down for a minute, lad.
I will
Stay there.
sit over here, out the way.
I look round and just go to someone want to make sure he's alright.
You're right.
Is on it. Leokin, lad, what's going on?
Lots of things.
All right, but you need to explain yourself. What? You've just tried to attack Elwyn.
I know.
Wanna quit your ship?
Why?
Because
Did you try and attack him, lad?
yeah,
Why?
W- w-
they
Was
told
something-
me to.
Who told you to?
They did.
Is it that pixie from the family Starless? Was it whispering in your ear? Is that... Look over at Z. Is that what happened to you?
I don't know what happened to me. I don't know who it was. I didn't recognise the voice.
Tell us what happened, lad.
Happened. Lots of things happened.
Well, then, why? What did it say to you?
But I got told that I'd have to do damage to him before we leave. So
You damage to Elwyn.
no, Warforge. Yes, Elwyn.
Hey, there's no
Carl-
need
Carl,
for
look-
any sort of snark. You're not in a position for snark.
Carl looks over at Warforged and then at Elwyn. Okay, so Elwyn. But why?
Why? Because they told me to.
Do you always do what he tells you?
Most of the time, yeah.
Who's he?
That's the one you heard, Z.
Yeah, who is it? I don't know who they are.
I don't know. They told me I can get revenge on the parent killer. So
Who's the parent killer?
I don't know the people that killed my parents.
Right, so you listen.
Does Phil realise he's muted because I can see his lips moving?
Yeah, no, sorry. I'm just
He lo-
organising my tea.
He likes to talk to the wall behind him. It
Yeah.
makes him feel happy.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah. Go.
I mean, this is an issue, mate. This is seriously an issue.
Yeah, it's not even half of it.
Is that the first time that this voice has told you to attack someone?
God no. I think one time he told me to attack Z.
But you didn't attack Z.
Yeah,
No.
because I'm pretty.
So why? Why did
Well,
you attack
'cause
Elwyn?
This was my last chance.
Your last chance, or what? What's this voice got over you?
But he told me if I don't do it, then he will kill me.
Give me one good reason why we shouldn't leave you in the forest.
Uh,
It's supposed to be work colleagues. Work colleagues don't try and kill each other for like bizarre reasons that they don't really explain very well.
well, he might kill me.
That doesn't seem like a reason for us to not leave you in the forest.
He might kill me next time.
We won't let anyone kill you. I mean, he's got to get through us.
Why would you leave me in the forest anyway?
You just tried to attack one of our friends.
But I didn't.
You,
He
you
dodged
did.
it. He dodged it though.
Yeah, but that's not through your own good virtue, is it? That's through his own skills. Look,
Yeah.
I didn't sign up to get attacked. I didn't sign up to have to watch my back for my own colleague. This is super weird.
But I'm not.
And
asked
frankly,
to
I
either.
want to leave in the forest right now.
But you didn't leave me in the forest. That's the thing.
No, I said I want to right now.
No one's leaving anyone.
Yeah, no one's leaving anyone, man.
Why shouldn't I?
Why shouldn't you?
Yeah. how can I have you around if you're going to attack people, colleagues, just at random?
Well, basically, you should have me around because Liukin isn't wanting to do this, but he wants to get revenge on the parent killers.
Your parents weren't killed by an elf.
I don't know who they were killed by. All I know is the voices told me that Elwyn can't read Xaviel's book. And that if to make him stop, I should attack him and I'll get help over the parent killers. So I told you something was up with that book.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Magic. It's
Yeah, not
always
awesome in front of Elwyn though. He's a scary man. Elwyn's a scary man.
Not sure I believe you. He's a little teddy bear.
Huh. So
Personally,
someone is talking to you. How long's someone been talking to you?
ever since we entered the forest the first time.
You didn't think like mentioning this to us?
Does feel like it would have been pretty key information to share with the group.
Very handy information indeed.
Would have been.
You know, but if I told you, they would come kill me. And I think they're gonna come do that soon.
Well,
Who's they?
I don't
No.
know.
no harm in telling us now, then, is there?
All I know is I think they're in a room somewhere in the forest.
In a room in the forest.
Yeah,
Room.
like a stone metal room. Because every time I hear scratching on the walls and him talking.
If he's in a room, he can't get to you.
What if he leaves the room?
Probably would have done so by now.
Use the brain card.
Do you think it'd be handy to have a warforged, an elf, a half elf, 2 humans, and a wolf? I think I've never missed anybody. Or looking after you, like keep an eye on your back.
You
If
are,
someone's
aren't
after
you?
you.
Right now.
Do you think that'd be useful?
Yeah.
But then don't attack us. Like, because I ain't gonna have your back if you keep attacking us. Frankly.
To try and do a detect magic to see if you can see if there's anything talking to.
Yeah, you can do.
You can see some sort of fairy or something.
Yeah, I'll pull out my book and start ritually casting it. Takes 10 minutes.
If something's talking to them, it could be magic talking to them. You might be able to perceive it.
Yeah.
Or it could be a nut job.
I mean, we know that already, so it's fine.
They might be coming in right now. Not too sure. To be honest, the last time I told you about this, back up by those people, when Xavier was getting attacked, they told me that I had one last chance, and if I didn't do that chance, they would do stuff. And trust me,
Stay back. You stay back over there.
why?
If he tries to walk past, I will physically put my arm out and stop him. You are not going anywhere near him.
I tried to walk past.
No,
I'm gonna. Can I grab?
I have my head in a
grab him-
book, but
Grab him by the collar.
I will put my arm out.
Hey,
Please do
no, no,
that,
no.
sorry.
That's cool.
Let's kill Leokin.
It's gonna go terribly, but
Everybody murder Leokin!
That's
oh
not
wait,
fun. That's
Well
that's not
done.
funny.
Yeah, Z, you're able to sort of hold him back.
Let me through.
Oh, I just turned
Hey,
into
you ain't
invisible
going
by
anywhere.
accident.
Let me through.
Let me breathe.
don't even try it.
How do I turn around again? How do you
Let
turn
me
around?
through. Let me through.
I'm gonna just whisper you quick, Sam.
Sure.
Sam,
Yes, Cormac.
how do you turn around?
How do I turn around?
No. How do you
Control,
turn
hold
the?
control and the mouse wheel.
Shift, I think.
That's control.
Oh.
I'm now staring at. I'm staring at Leokin now.
I love it. Everyone starts dancing now.
Yay! Leokin death dance.
That's not funny.
Oh no! Right. So
Quite
we've
funny.
got two. We've got two dead wives. One dead parent. Okay. What's the next thing gonna be, Cody? And we have a dead child, don't we?
What? Oh yeah.
We got two. We got Sean who has a dead wife. Sean who has a dead wife. Udo who has a dead. Well, maybe not dead. I don't know. Kidnapped child. And now you've got dead parents.
And
So-
Leokin, who's about to be a dead character.
Yeah. I mean, at least he'll be with his parents. That was a joke, by the way, Cody.
I hope you're not thinking of doing anything stupid.
Who?
Say that to Leokin.
I'm not thinking you're doing anything stupid. I just need to get to him.
You ain't going anywhere.
Why?
Why can't I go near him?
Do you really think we need to answer that at this point?
Yes.
Could I-
Totally.
Could I see if he's like trying to cast any spells or anything?
Make an Arcana check for me, I guess. That was bloody quick.
Nice. He was ready.
Yeah, I know. Doesn't look like it currently. No, nothing you can notice or recognise.
Okay. Do I see any hand movements at all?
Doesn't seem to be currently. No.
Okay. Good. Because I have two daggers and one of them could be going to his head.
Nice,
You know, aimbot, because I'm a robot.
indeed.
Look over to Carl. What we doing? And I look in case he's got any kind of better
Carl-
idea.
Carl is
than I
saying,
do.
no, Carl is looking over at Leokin, reaching out to his shoulder, and saying, "Hand over your sword, Leokin."
No.
Look, lad, this is only going to get ugly. Just-
Well, I can't see you
Also,
getting that.
Leokin. He's not asking you, he's telling you to give it to him.
Well, if things are going to get uglier, I can't see you getting uglier either then.
Little laugh.
I don't want anyone to get hurt.
I don't want anyone getting hurt, but they have to be hurt.
Then Leokin cast some massive magic ability.
They have to be hurt, though. They have to be.
They don't.
No one has to be hurt.
Nobody has. Well, yeah, what he said. Yeah.
Where's Leokin's greatsword? Is it
On his back.
on his back? Good. Just going to hold hand out.
Give it to me.
Give me the sword.
No.
Look,
Ask one
Leokin.
more time and I'll use that sword.
Leokin.
Yes.
This is really not a good place to be arguing. Because if this thing, whatever it is coming, then, I mean,
Oops. That was my fault. It's on purpose.
if
We're all
this,
very jumpy.
if this thing or whatever it is coming as we speak, then, I mean, it will be better for you to be on our good side than on our bad side, so just cooperate with us.
this thing is coming, they'll do it themselves probably.
What?
If they
Guys,
did it themselves, they probably would have done it.
Guys,
Maybe they're strong enough
guys.
to me.
Yeah.
I heard the voice again.
Right. Okay. Look.
What did it say?
But the paladin served its use.
Oh.
And to kill
Right.
it.
Okay. I do
I'm
not think.
obviously not going to do that, but I'm wincing and preparing for a migraine to very suddenly hit me in wake of saying this.
Right.
Eleanor,
Yeah.
there's so many people that need watching.
I.
Keep an eye on Z. And I'll say that openly.
I give you a nod. I know I'm accepting of that. I give you a nod. That I would appreciate an eye being kept on me, but
Yeah, sure.
If you feel a migraine coming on, just like tell us. And, yeah.
I'm gonna start looking around from where we are to see if I can see anything
In the trees.
in the trees or up above us. Or...
Oh,
You can make a perception check for me.
whoa!
Yeah.
Yeah. You look around.
Dragons.
You can you can see like some sort of general wildlife sort of moving around, but you see doesn't seem to be anyone watching. You don't see anything that looks particularly out of place. You know that you can spot movement, but nothing sort of really sticks out as particularly of concern to you. You are you're very confident that you're alone currently, or at least your party is.
Hey, we need to know where this voice is coming from.
Carl's gonna just stand up a little bit straighter. Look at me, Leakin.
Last chance.
I'm gonna
to
put my sword
power
down.
hurt him.
I'm gonna reach for my sword. I'm gonna put it on the ground. And while keeping eye contact with Leakin, I'm gonna unbuckle the belt
Well.
and lower it to the ground.
Your belt?
The sword belt.
Oh.
Just whips it out. Off he goes.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take
There are children here, Phil.
the pack off my shoulder and lower that as well. The shield's currently on the pack. I'm not armed. They can
Sure.
put your weapons down.
Yeah. Put your weapons down.
Why should I?
Because if you don't, we're going to take them off you.
We're asking nicely, mate.
I asking nicely, mate.
Oh god. Okay, can I kill Leo?
Yeah,
I didn't do that in game.
I
I
cast
didn't do that in
fireball.
game. I didn't mean that in game.
Just end it now. Z looks up in the air and just shouts out, "I'm not doing your dirty work for you."
But
Suddenly a massive dragon.
Yeah.
do you know who this person is?
Can you ask who they are?
Z, you just get this burst. For a second, it's like as if your brain wants to burst out of your skull, as if it wants to just bulge out through your eye sockets.
That's an issue. I wince after I say it. Like, put my head in my hands for a second. It's not going to change my mind.
Anyone can anyone heal?
I can.
Well, one of us can.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he can. But wait, he's a. Oh, never mind. He can
Ooh.
heal.
Appreciate you, bud.
I was
Did
going to
you-
walk knee, but I don't want to go too close to Leakin, so I can't.
Don't blame
touch
you,
the
mate.
runes.
Don't blame you. I'll be alright.
So
You've got 6 uses of that.
Awesome.
that should keep you going for a little bit. Leakin, this is your last chance. Hand over your sword. Just put it down on the ground.
I don't want to.
Just
I don't care what you want.
yeah. There's no. You can't argue
Okay.
with us. You're,
So if I start responding to you now, by the end, will you give it back?
Yes.
Okay, I drop the sword.
Yoink.
Cool effect.
And
Yoink.
and then I'll go through the other weapons that we can see. So daggers, crossbows, ballistas. I don't know.
Javelins.
Everything.
It's the
Spell books.
million javelins.
Ain't his hands a weapon where he's going to touch me?
I
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
keeping
What
an
with
eye
his
on it.
hands?
I'm
Can't
keeping
do
an
it.
eye on it.
He's not Chuck
can't
Norris.
do that. So then, Eleanor, can you
Yeah.
move those weapons away?
Yeah. I will. I'll collect them up. How many is there?
Don't know, 3 or 4.
Was this all your weapons, Leokin? Was it?
Yep.
Yeah. So
Anything
there's-
you've got hidden, you can probably keep hold of if you want to.
there's the Frostband
Yeah.
Greatsword, a second Greatsword, hand axe, and 3 javelins.
Okay, so I'll just grab them all and then I'm sure I can find a piece of rope or something and just tie them into a bundle.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Why don't we sit down, Lurkin?
We can.
Just cross-legged.
Are we all friends now?
Well, I certainly feel slightly more comfortable, but you know, we'll see.
Lurkin, sit down. Is he going to sit down?
I'll sit down.
Okay, I'll sit down opposite him.
Leo.
Is Elwin sitting down?
I've been sat down the whole time on the rock.
I've just been next to him, guarding him. And keeping an eye. Everyone.
Elwin, buddy, come sit here.
Do not do that.
So,
Very smart.
What are we going to do, lad?
Kill Elwin.
We're not going to
Not
kill
that.
anyone. So has this voice ever hurt you?
Has he ever hurt me? Not yet.
So, I mean, you said you grew up on the streets in Griffinstill.
Yeah.
So you've met people that tell you to do stuff, bullies and stuff.
Yeah.
Did you always do what they said?
Most of the time, yeah.
That's a good. I think we should. I think we should. I don't know.
Don't
Live
leave
there.
kin in the
I mean,
forest.
that could be a good call. But
Leokin will haunt you.
yeah, but I mean, how? How are you gonna do that?
I didn't really want to leave you in the forest, but I think
I
it's
don't
a
want
case
to
of
leave me in the forest.
yeah. Well, I think it's a case of either you cooperate or you
He's
don't.
Elwin.
You get left.
I'm cooperating right now.
Lurkin's cooperating.
Drop my weapons.
We're
I've done everything that you want me to do.
Yeah. we're cool. We just need to talk about it now. What are we going to do? Do you think are you in control? Is it you that's deciding what you do?
It's me deciding what I'm do because otherwise I get hurt.
But he's never actually hurt you.
Not
I'm
yet.
going to
How
ignore
do
the
we know?
blood running out of Z's nose
Yeah.
Eyes.
and eyes. I don't know. Maybe that's how you cry. I don't know.
It makes sense. I'm a drow, you know.
But why? I'm cooperating.
You are.
Don't just leave me here.
Well, no one's going to leave you here.
I might.
That's good.
Yeah, we might.
But we can't just attack each other. Ignore what happened about 2 hours ago when I knocked Z over.
But I say you
That
thought
was-
it was okay.
Yeah.
But even if
Yeah.
things did get ugly here, you wouldn't get any uglier. So
Look, mate, just stop getting. Look,
I'm
you're not helping yourself.
this has got to be some sort of charm possession thing.
Probably.
I know. But I want to find the people that give me the power and take the power so I can kill the parent killer.
Well,
Do you know
Okay,
who the parent
well-
killer is?
No!
Do you
But they
who
know
the
who
best-
it
Okay,
is.
and why do you want to kill the parent killer?
Because they killed my parents.
That makes you as bad as them.
Yeah.
Was bad as my parents.
Makes them dead
No,
though.
it makes you as bad as the person who killed your parents.
How? They killed
Oh,
How?
I'm not the useless one. You're the useless one.
They killed 2 people, and I'm only killing 1. That's less
Still
evil.
killing.
I mean, you're probably more evil if you kill them. We actually, do you even know if it was one person? It could have been multiple. So,
I
like,
don't know.
just kind of, well, you shouldn't really be, well, like doing. I don't know what I'm going on.
You shouldn't be here either. You should be back in town at this point. Doing news reports, but you came back for me. Because you guys,
Yeah, we did because they're nice.
you guys wanted to save me.
Mm.
And now you're
Yeah.
leaving me here.
We're not leaving you. Do you think they'll be able to help him back at the village? Maybe they
No,
can
they
use
might.
these fingers.
It sounds like this whatever's going on is more intense in the forest. So maybe
Carl. To be honest, doubt you can get back in the village with me.
What?
You don't think we can get back in the village with you?
Don't reckon you will.
Why?
He's got an evil, so maybe the forest might be moving again, so we can get lost.
What if he's making them forest move?
I'm not scared. I'm not a disappointment.
What? Hold
Don't worry about it, mate.
on. What?
Shit.
Will you get out of my bloody head? Honestly.
Hold on. Z, what's happening now? Why are you speaking to yourself? And
What?
who's in your head?
Oh,
Same-
it's
the same
bloody
person.
voices.
What are they saying?
They think I'm useless and a disappointment and stuff now. It's awfully
Well,
exciting.
they're the disappointments.
Well, I agree, but I'm expecting another migraine now.
You
What?
posted snow down south, by the way.
Supposedly, yeah.
I just
Yeah.
looked out the window and I didn't know how much it snowed.
It's snowing. See snow.
Mm. See, I agree with the voices with you, with the mate. You are a disappointment.
Can I
Can't help
Can I look over at Leo again and say, look, I still have my axe drawn.
Uh,
I've not got my
I-
bow drawn, so we still put our weapons down if we're having a nice chat.
I have, mate. I have.
I was chatting to our warlords then, we should all take calm heads.
I've been told to come over to you and protect, so I shall protect. And it would be good if I had a weapon out while I'm protecting.
You know,
Just
Carl, you know something, right? We're good friends. We're good friends, right?
yeah. I'm like,
Oh, I know what he's done.
We're good friends, but
Oh.
I gotta do some stuff, and that
Whoa.
stuff.
Stop
as
him.
soon as you start to move,
No.
then Carl's gonna leap and try and grab you.
Also, I never mind. It's probably
Bearing
too
in-
late now.
Bearing in mind that we're sat down.
Sam,
Mm-hmm.
could I ready an attack? Actually, no. I don't know. I don't know.
Yes! Come on, Carl. Shoo!
Never mind.
See, Z's hand like shoots from the book that he's currently reading into his component pouch, and just for a second looks like he's gonna do something, and sees Carl's got it, and is just like, nah, it's fine.
Carl, I don't want to do this to you either.
Have you just been reading the book the whole time?
I'm currently ritually casting detect magic.
Carl,
Oh,
I don't know how
okay.
far in I am, but
Carl,
So
you just reading
We're-
from a book the whole time.
Carl, let go of me, and
No.
you don't get hurt.
don't move, and you won't
Look.
get hurt.
Don't
Look.
move, and I'll get hurt. Wait, let me move then.
It's not.
Don't try and be smart, lad.
trying
Look.
to be smart.
Leokin. You're really like you're not doing good. Like if
I need
if
to
you
kill
break
him.
if you break free of this, then I will attack. Like we're
Just
we're all supposed to be like working together. And I mean, like, if you're not going to work with us, then you're like, there's not really a point of.
Hey, that's fine. I'm finished with
not-
you as well, mate. I'm finished with you. I'm done.
Oh, he's talking
in
to
my
himself
book.
again. You're just saying this to the sky. Oh, what?
And
Eleanor.
almost simultaneously, both Z and Leokin both fall to the
You did that on
ground. Both of
Elwyn.
you.
You put
Sorry.
damage on
He did
Elwyn.
damage Elwyn, to be fair.
Sorry, Elwyn.
He probably deserves it, to be fair.
Yeah, it
Pepper.
seems
You
reasonable.
finally got to Pepper.
Yeah, both Leokin and Z, you both fall down to the ground. Both of you again. This feeling like almost if almost feels like your brain is exploding. There's just this intense shooting, almost pressure as your entire skull feels like it's gonna just crumble.
I mean, is there sign of that from?
Yeah, you see like Z drops to the ground. Leokin was already prone under you, but he sort of falls, not unconscious, but he clearly sort of just falls back.
Not let me do that.
What's
I heal Z again.
Do I
What
need to
heals
make? Thank you. Do I need to make some kind of concentration check
will.
or something to see if I can keep casting, like keep ritually casting this, or?
It's too much. Like it dominates your head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not letting me do lay on hands.
Um,
Can you
It says it's missing. It says missing.
that is
with your hands earlier?
that is yeah.
You used it all, I think, haven't you? We haven't had a long rest since you used it all, I think.
I've not used any of my spells, so I'm good.
Yeah.
It says I have 30 out of 30 on the pool.
Yeah, one sec. I think it might actually be because the way I think I might have actually put the macro together, assuming you'd never target yourself and just other people. Which is possibly a bit sumptuous.
I think
Yes,
you might
cool.
have had a long.
Can I do it now?
Yeah. How much do you want to use on yourself?
Looks like I've got.
Hold on, I'm trying to do mental matter.
You're 15. You're 15 points from
11.
maximum.
11.
Okay, that's cool.
Sam,
Yeah.
do I remember anything about Corin now that like could speak to people through their minds? From is
Nothing you're aware of. No.
okay.
I shout, guys,
Why some
it's
evil
it's
god
attacking
killed
me. It's attacking me. I need to kill him.
You're not killing him.
Well, then I die.
Well, it
looks like we're going down together, mate.
yeah.
Oh,
I don't want to die of him. At least
come on.
I at least want to die of Elwyn's dog or something.
How
You're
far
not
away are we from the village, Sam?
About 2 to 3 hours.
I need to kill him.
You're not going to kill him.
Yeah, you're not.
So you
Right.
want me to die instead of him?
This is pissing me
No,
off.
you're
now.
the villains.
I don't want anyone to die. I think
Yeah.
If this pig in your head has the power to kill someone, why don't we just kill it itself?
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Hold on. Makes sense.
that's a fair question. So does this voice? Can you speak back to this voice?
Yeah, like I can speak back.
Tell him
Every-
please
I-
kill me,
I
come
could
and do it
speak
himself.
Back to it.
Yeah.
Guys, I need to sit down.
You're already laying
You
down.
already are.
Guys, my head. It feels
You-
clear.
You'll
That's
First
not-
time,
I'm gonna step back in.
For the first time in a
I'm gonna
week.
go the other side of the river.
But your head, what? You feel different? You think it's stopped?
Feels different.
Oh, I
Different.
need to insight check that shit.
Sure.
Yeah.
It feels better.
Well, good enough.
I mean, you've just taken some intense pain, Leokin.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, you got no clear read in this situation.
I think this is going to go
Yes.
terribly wrong, but so Carl is going to say to Leokin, "Well, if you're feeling better, sit up again, then, lad." And he's going to take his arm and help him sit up. And when he does that, he's then going to grab the manacles from the pack and attempt to put them on him.
Oh,
Yeah. Leokin, I'll get you to make a dex save. Oh, don't worry about yours, Carl.
I won't then, because you know what's going to happen if I try. That's pretty good.
Oh.
That is pretty good. I guess, yeah, make yours as opposed. That probably makes sense.
Okay. Just looking over at Z for a second. No, nothing.
I'm afraid I've got nothing left.
No,
I
that was
stopped him the
rather
first
clumsy.
time.
Yeah, Leokin, you're able to sort of just pull your hands away.
Yeah. So Carl makes a rather feeble attempt to try and manacle you.
We tried to restrain him. Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
I'm gonna point my rapier at Leokin and say to him to let it happen.
Leokin?
I feel better, guys. Don't do this.
If you
I
feel
don't-
better, just put the
I
manacles on.
take a step forward with it raised. And
If
She's-
you do this, I will attack you.
Put the manacles on, or she is going to get stabby. You know what she's like,
Who's she? Ah,
Eleanor.
but I feel better.
Right, I've had enough of this nonsense. I clap the clay cat's claw in my hand and cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp on him.
Yeah.
Which I believe is a strength save for him.
Yeah, I think so. You think you should be able to just cast,
I just
cast
click,
it, yeah.
right? If I do this,
Oh,
and
pretty.
it has the strength save on it, doesn't it? I target with that.
Yeah.
Doing bargain damage on him.
Can I
Um,
try? Do.
that you did a save to try and get out of it. That's what that was.
Can I try?
Whoa, hang on.
Oh wait, can I not do that?
One sec. Let me just have a look at the well on these two spells, because this isn't necessarily an attack, right? Hedge Rebuke is when you're
Okay.
attacked, when you take damage.
Yeah.
And you
read
take
it.
damage from a creature within 60 feet of you.
Yeah, I mean, but
It
you're
works.
you're taking damage from the fist, right? Not Z.
No.
I guess.
You
I
could,
mean, it's me casting it, right?
yeah, you could argue that. Yeah, it's a Z that's casting
Hang
it.
on,
Or
give me
can
one
the
sec.
cat's claw take damage? Can you actually damage?
No,
the-
you can't damage the claw. So
Mm. Cool. Eleanor stood behind it.
so what do I need to do? A dex save?
Yeah, make a dex save for me, I think.
Dexterity saving throw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's my dexterity saving throw gone? Don't know what his DC is, but I assume that might be a fail.
I think it's higher than that.
It's not far off, but yeah, that is a fail.
What is happening?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I want a reaction after that as well.
You've got Mage Slayer, right? Come on.
got
you
Mage
just
Slayer,
cast a spell. I mean, I've got him restrained and I've made my con save, so he's restrained.
Yeah, if
Give me
we
his concept. Okay, fine.
we'll fire the Mage Slayer if you want, because that's like a reaction, and then we will have a look at how we will carry on from here.
I thought you were going to say we'll
I am-
end it off
I'm-
here. I was like, what?
I am going to fire the Mage Slayer. So basically, I get a unarmed attack.
Who you mage slaying? Z or Leo?
I'm not next to him. He can't get me.
So that's a punch to the side of the head.
Yeah.
Just as soon as you started casting a spell.
And you're closest to this. Like, I guess what's your initial reaction?
I take a step forward, point that my rapier, which is still extended, is close enough to like not cut, but like poke into Leakin's chest.
Stabby, stabby.
The Oaken? Go on.
I say to Carl to cuff him.
I just did. Can you see the bruise?
Did you get him on?
Yeah. No, I haven't got one yet.
Smacked him.
I smacked him on the side of the head.
He is
Sorry,
currently.
yeah, I meant the manacles.
He is currently restrained by a massive earthen hand.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I know, but
That's
manacles
wrapped
we
around
can't
him,
get.
but-
yeah.
Yeah.
I will indeed attempt to manacle him in a minute when it gets around to me.
That's cool.
Hey, are we
Warforged,
in-
what do you want to do during all this?
I'm just like, why is this all happening? Can I move? Oh, I can't move.
Let's go. Where are you going to?
I was gonna move over here. I was just gonna say, you didn't have to bring this upon yourself, Leo, again. And that's it.
Elwyn, what are you doing at the moment?
I'm over here, like, out in the open. Hopefully that thing that's Sorgadon will come and attack me. So I'm not really paying attention to what's
Okay.
going on over here. I'm only paying attention if anything comes, like, there and that's it. And trying to, like, entice anything to attack me.
Yeah, the Oaken, you got Warforged behind you, sort of asking, why it has to get to this point. Eleanor's rapier, sort of just pressing up against your chest. What would you like to
I
do?
want to stop, guys, but I can't. And I don't want to try attack at all.
See?
I will just focus on.
Carl's keen.
Yeah, I'm ready to fight.
Saw a dice. I clicked it.
I will just literally focus on maintaining that spell to keep him restrained. I don't want to do any damage to him, so I'm not going to make it crush him or anything. I'm literally just going to focus on that and just keep an eye around us to see if I spot anything else, because this is fishy.
Yeah. I guess, and you've still got the rapier to his chest.
Yeah. Waiting for the manacles.
The Oaken, Carl attempts to put the manacles on you. Do you resist or allow it, I guess?
I allow it.
Okay.
I will put them on. What would be needed to break out of them?
Strength check. If someone wanted to try and break out of them, they would have to make a strength check.
Okay.
I think it's DC 20. Yeah, DC 20. Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Or you can
Just
take it for, like, DC 14, I think.
yeah, that'll take him longer. Okay. Back in the guard, we had a special set of manacles with finger bits on as well, so that couldn't get all casty.
That would have been good, wouldn't it?
Kind of feeling I quite like some of those now.
Ooh,
The,
why have I stopped concentrating?
We passed like a minute after the hand being cast, so the hand's
okay,
gone,
yeah.
but the Oaken is now manacled. And apparently not resisting that.
But still felt the need to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah, I'm hurting,
Hurting,
guys.
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, I am hurting. I'm gonna go
Come
lean
over,
up against.
take him over. I better go with the Z.
I'm gonna go lean up against this rock. Just for a second. This
I was
is
just tell Z to
not.
come over me on his own, but Z's one of the people being told to kill me. Can I go over to Z and cast Cure Wounds on him?
Yeah.
Mate, you have no idea how much I appreciate you at the moment.
Enough for a fireball.
Thanks, dude.
Warforged, I guess what you see Leokin is now sort of restrained in the manacles, doesn't really resist it.
Well done. I'm proud that you, well, did the right thing.
Killed him and then gone back over into the open. They was like, "Ooh, might attack me."
Tell us if it talks to you again, okay, Leokin? Just so.
Or anyone else, actually. I shall.
Oh, yeah.
My
Yeah.
head was fine. I attacked because he was attacking me.
Who was attacking you?
He was restraining you, not attacking.
Yeah, and unleashing a hellish rebuke is not the same as, it's not a little bit of damage. It's quite a serious spell.
You guys don't understand.
Well, I mean-
Can I get this feeling that it's the same Leokin that we've been with this whole time, or if it's like a new Leokin?
He seems significantly calmer. He's put up no more resistance. He certainly seems calmer.
I mean, like the voice and how he's talking in Parish of Words. Is it the same value as when we first met him?
Oh yeah, and yeah, you don't notice anything different in terms of that sort of thing, no.
Could I see if he's like charmed or anything like that sort of, if he's undergoing some sort of spell or anything?
You can make an Arcana check and see if you recognise any sort of telltale signs.
Why do I keep him rolling so badly?
Nothing that you recognise, or certainly no sort of spell effects that you seem familiar with.
All right.
Right.
Go on.
I'm going to stand up and pull Leokin up to his feet.
Yeah.
You-
I try to resist.
What about you, Ed?
Floor.
Did you say you want to resist?
Yeah, try to sit on the floor.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on, get up, lad. We've got to get out of here.
Oh, one thing then.
What?
Sorry.
I think you need to talk to Z. And to Elwyn.
Well, I need to talk to you first. But if you're going to trap someone to a cage, make sure they're actually lying. So I wasn't lying.
Never said you were lying.
You didn't believe me.
I believe you. I believe something's controlling you, lad.
Nothing's controlling me. You're controlling me.
Oh, that's what I'm just trying to keep you safe. Oh, he's moving. Oh, I'm going to
Wait,
I'm gonna
yeah,
grab him and-
yeah. There's
drag
no
him-
way.
drag him back.
If he tries to move anywhere, the second he moves anywhere, I'm gonna grab him by his manacle, like by the manacles.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think we should get back to the village.
Yep. Maybe someone there knows what's going on here, like
Yeah.
with whoever this. Because I'm sick of this shit. Not gonna lie.
Warforged, can you grab Leokin's stuff? Take care of it.
Yep.
There's
Can I pick up
nothing-
Leokin's
Just
stuff?
to be clear, when I say take care of it, I mean bring it with you. I
Not
don't
to
mean
get
throw it
it.
in the lake.
Could I take all of Leokin's stuff?
Well, there's a bundle of weapons. I think that's what Carl
Yeah.
refers to.
Yeah.
I've tied them up
Yeah,
into
yeah,
a bundle.
Could I take the bundle of weapons?
Yeah.
Leokin, have we got a tie rope round you? Or are you going to come along
But
quietly?
no, do you need to tie a rope around me?
I don't know, do we?
No, do you?
I'd kind of like to.
I really...
That would be pretty cool, yeah.
Oh,
Is it just me or is it just...
Oh, great.
It has got darker.
Yeah, it's getting really dark.
Right, so
God.
I'm on a good perception, so it's fine.
No, I was
Doesn't get
just too
a
distracted with all
perception
these weapons.
Oh! And I'm definitely too
Oh, wait,
distracted.
my dice has changed.
I'm not even paying
Maybe it's just
attention.
the light.
Wait,
The,
what? Has it got darker?
You wouldn't recognise Warforged. You have the Devil Sight. You have.
I have like really good.
Oh, you just have dark vision, but yeah, you just don't see darkness, do you? Yeah. Yeah. Those of you, Z initially, you start noticing this like rolling fog coming out of the woods around you, from out of the trees around you, starts sort of approaching. You're immediately aware this is not like, this doesn't like natural fog. This is like clearly like some kind of movement coming out of the trees. Elwyn and Leokin, you both notice it a few moments later, as this darkness, this like just it only sort of sits just above like the floor itself. It's maybe, it maybe comes up to like mid calf height, like not even up to your knees. It sort of slowly begins just rolling in across. Everyone else starts to pick up on it as this sort of dominates this entire area.
We need to move.
Guys,
Is it?
I don't know what this is. We should probably get out of here.
I'm not listening to you. However, I do agree, but not with you, with Alwyn. It's
Yeah.
the same thing, but
I also agree with Elwyn.
Okay, I'm gonna grab. Got any rope? I might have got rid of my rope. Anyone got any rope? Oh no, I've got rope. I'm gonna grab some rope, loop it through the something on the manacles,
Mm-hmm.
and then about 6 foot of sort of slack between me and Leokin. No more than that, so he can't get out of more than melee range of me.
Yeah, it's cool.
Let's not attack us now. I'm not helping you because you guys don't trust me.
Yeah, there's a burst of energy and light in amongst this sort of mist and this darkness. You see these two figures appear across the other side of this sort of stream, across the clearing, and only a moment behind, within a second, 2 seconds, if that, this large, dominating presence appears behind them. There's they have these sort of dark, drow-like features. Looks similar to Z, but there's just this look of malice in general about them. There's a very feminine figure stood in this sort of ornate, long black flowing dress with this like gold accents and slight sort of almost looks like a breastplate sort of built into it, quite solid, while the rest of it is quite ornate. And she has this very sort of extravagant sort of feathered array sort of coming out from like the shoulders of this dress. Just alongside her, adjacent to her, there's wearing just like rather basic looking sort of leather armor, this sort of dark elf, and then just behind the two of them, this towering giant figure, this mass of muscle, and just, if somebody could ooze and drip with hatred and menace, like this would be the sort of trope definition of it, I suppose. And just sort of stands and sneers, and the three of them just stand. They just stare across this. The smaller of them, the two sort of masculine figures, just meets your eyes, Elwyn, and stares at you dead. The large one and the sort of feminine one stare over at the rest of the party on the other side of that stream.
Can we help you?
Your tool.
this is not going to go well, is it?
I'm gonna just keeping an eye on them. I'm
Can I
gonna
try
reach
with
down and
Should I
sword.
try with Mr. Carl?
You go on.
I think the guy's Carl.
I think you could be right, lad.
The the feminine one takes a few steps forward, and she sort of looks over at the party, and she stops. She looks over at Elwyn and Pepper to the side. And then she turns back to the other two. They both take a step forward each.
I take a step back, Pepper.
Yeah?
Get Pepper to leg it behind me.
And the three of them, again, they just stand there. They don't say a word. They don't really sort of react to you in any way. And the three of them begin just sort of looking at both these sort of two separate sort of parties. Elwyn over here and the rest of you over on the other side of that stream. They just look back and forth between the two groups.
I step slightly closer towards the stream again, and just I'll do the same. I'll go just say the same thing of like, hi, can we help? You alright?
Yeah. And as you do it, you see her raise her hand and begin to start casting a spell. We will go into initiative.
Shield.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna die, but it's fine.
I've healed you up, luckily.
Yeah, luckily I'm not on 5 hit points.
Yeah,
But I've used all my spells.
We've used all of our healing.
I've got one left.
Technically not all of our healing.
Elwyn, you're top of initiative.
Can any one of these three that go to do an attack, I will shoot at them.
Yeah.
Because I don't really want to start shooting now. Or, as I've got my bow there, I'm going to shout friend or foe.
Okay, you see that one closest to you sort of turns. This sort of the smaller of the two masculine figures turns and looks at you, but again, there's no verbal response or anything.
Okay. Yeah, I've just got my bow. I know I'll be losing one attack, but in your campaign, it's probably best never to attack first. That's my... Oh, actually, I've got a good range on my bow, so I'm going to step back quite a lot, because I'm a scaredy cat.
Okay. You're just going to hold an action, yeah?
I'm going to hold an action to see the first one of them three to attack.
Yep. No worries. Okay. He's up next. And he walks over towards you, Elwyn. Takes a few steps towards you. And he just stops and he just sort of stares at you. And then just right in front of your eyes, he just suddenly bursts forwards towards you.
Ooh.
And swings a rapier at you. Which is a crit miss. You can take a reaction if you want to.
Where I said it's a bow, do I have to do my reaction for bow attack?
I think so, yeah.
So, I'm guessing I might even get disadvantage because I've got sharpshooter.
Indeed.
Ooh.
Yeah, but as...
Sharpshooter ignores cover, not...
Oh, is it... Yeah.
adjacent.
Yeah, so as he sort of bursts forward in this sort of burst of sort of blue energy and light, it's, you know, he misses you, but it's enough as it also with the sort of, as it bursts in front of you, you just sort of, you release your arrow, but it just goes wide of him. Carl.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'm going to pick up my sword. I'm going to drop the rope. Actually, and I'm going to move forward.
Don't go too close, mate. They're not attacking.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
I haven't seen that. There's a tree in the way. I haven't seen that.
You've not seen me to the left there.
I mean, I can.
I'm just going to move forward to there, and then just looking forward at them, I'm going to say, "What do you want?" And I'm just going to hold an attack if someone gets into...
Okay.
If someone attacks me, basically, yeah.
Yeah, no worries. Eleanor.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure I saw this attack.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pull out my. I'm gonna move there a little bit, and then I'm gonna just pull out my short bow and fire a shot back.
Yeah.
Not good.
Yeah, take a shot. It's a bit long range. You probably still sort of just coming out of that teleport, I guess.
Yeah. And then that's it.
Okay. Yeah, she sort of meets your eye, Carl, as you sort of step forward. She was already in the process of casting some kind of spell, it seemed, and you're sort of reaching out to speak to her. Doesn't seem to put her off in any way.
Take it on.
Yeah, she casts Bane on Carl, Z, and Leokin.
Nice.
Remember to pick up my shield.
Bane is great.
Or maybe not. Maybe you are too far away, Leokin.
Yeah.
I only checked the distance to the other two. So yeah, it's just
so
those two.
Leokin's too far away from his allies.
Yeah, okay.
Ain't that convenient, eh?
Carl, yeah, you stand strong against this, but you not so much. Z.
Yeah, that's all right.
You full target to it. Warforged.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Oh God. Why are these? Hold on. So is this like is there the one that looks really big? Is that really big?
Yeah, he's just this giant hulk of muscle.
Oh. Let's see how good this is now. Could I also use Lance of Lethargy on it?
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, one of them hits.
Oh, 17 damage.
Back in 1 sec.
Wow.
could I use
Yeah,
one?
1d10 plus 8.
Where's the +8 coming from?
Let me double check on that.
It's plus charisma, right?
Oh, it hasn't added it twice now, has it?
I have-
Yeah, in fixing it, I've added it twice. Give me
Nice.
one moment.
Let's just. He's got
I'm
like.
fine with it. Let's just keep it going. It seems
Yeah,
fine
he's got
to
like
me.
4 levels of not having applied the right amount of damage.
Yeah,
so
it's true.
fair.
Plus, he only ever hits with half his attack, so really it should be twice.
You can have that one for free, Warforged, but yeah, I have now fixed that. You've gone from being too weak to being too strong. Yeah, so one of those blasts reach out, hits against her. She does keep her concentration up though.
Damn it. God damn it.
Yeah, then you can use Lance Lethargy if you want as well.
Yes.
You can have it.
You know what? I'm gonna do it.
You gonna do it?
I'm gonna do it.
He's gonna do it.
Um,
I don't know what he's on about.
He's
Is he
Wait,
gonna-
hold on.
Is he gonna Hexblade's curse something?
Oh,
like curse.
I
He
know.
is.
The
I know.
crowd goes wild. Even better, he did it after damaging her.
Yeah.
oh wait, yeah. Sorry, I forgot that.
Cool. Yeah, is that it for you, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, wait. Can I do another? Can I do another bonus action or?
No, you can do one bonus
Oh,
action.
okay. Okay. Never mind.
95.
Z, you are baned.
And I do 7 bonus actions that I can't do. Because I don't own a bonus action.
Sure. That seems reasonable.
Thanks. I'm fine with this. I was reaching into my component pouch for something, but then the other guy bounced out of the way and disappeared. So I've changed my mind, and I look over to Carl. I go, you ready?
Yeah.
And I pull out this licorice root and again snap it and cast the sigil and shoot a blast of energy into your back and cast haste on you.
Nice.
Because that doesn't require me making a save or anything. And then I am going to move this way into the water here.
Yeah, no worries.
Is that 30 feet? I can't tell. Yeah, I was too zoomed out. Yeah, so you have an extra attack, +2 to AC, advantage on dex saves. And
Sweet.
just get this finished before a minute ends.
Yeah. I think my bit will be finished within a minute.
Leokin, you are manacled and weaponless. What would you like to do?
Guys, can I have some weapons?
Hulk out!
Uh,
I don't know where they are. They were with Eleanor.
Can I try
left them
shout
on
to
the
the?
floor.
Can I try shout to the big
over
guys?
here, and I'm pretty sure that Warforge picked them up.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Warforged is currently carrying them, I think.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain Warforge has got them.
Can I shout to the big guys?
Mm-hmm.
like, okay.
You want any help, guys? Because I'm not with you now. And then, can I try and run towards them?
Yeah.
So, why is my movement like red?
Oh, it's because I've got you marked as restrained, so it assumes you have no movement. There you go. You should be fine now.
Now I can actually see how far I can go.
Hold on, Cody. So you're gonna run over to them with no weapons?
Your arms tied together.
Can I try to break out my arms that are tied together?
Make a strength check.
It's gonna go horribly.
Would you say?
Yeah.
You knew it.
The Oakin
do it.
apparently charges forward, rips
What a
his
lad.
hands apart, pulls the manacles.
Just as you run past Carl and you rip the manacles off, you just hear him go, "That's my boy."
Is he gonna turn into
Wait.
like a massive Hulk?
I mean, it
like,
depends if he's now
is,
going to
is
help us
Leon
or
is
not.
Leon hands a bonus action?
and is Leon
It's an
hand?
action, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an action, yeah.
Yeah, it's an action. Yeah. So
Yeah. Any
Uh,
bonus actions for you?
that's actually no then.
Okay. You see this giant previously just been entirely motionless. He sees you do it, and as you break out those manacles, you just see the sort of the corners of his lips just curl up into a smile. Almost seems quite sort of like he quite admires. He's quite impressed by what you've just done. And you see him just sort of stop and smile towards you,
Oh no.
and then he just disappears. Just appears behind you all of a sudden, Leokin. And at the same time he appears behind you, you just feel this pike come crashing down towards you.
Pike,
Yes.
a sturdy blade mounted upon the end of a long metal hull. Huh.
Long
Yeah.
pointy stick that hurts.
That sounds fun.
Why is it not rolling?
It doesn't want to hear him.
Attack.
Oh, it does.
Whoa, that's a massive pike.
Yeah, it was big,
That's a
wasn't
lot
it?
of damage.
Yeah,
That's
it
also, yeah, that's quite a lot of damage.
comes down and it just hits you with that pike, Leokin. And you all... Sorry, go on.
I'd like a reaction from Sentinel.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. You, just for a moment, Leokin, you almost feel like... It's almost like you just hear like a slight laughter coming from him as he does it.
And then hopefully give him something else to laugh about.
Yeah. My man.
Nice.
Oh, it's not showed up as actually any numbers there.
Not yet.
Wow, that's a very good thing.
That's a crit hit, yeah. Nicely timed. Yeah.
My crit hit did the same damage as his not crit hit, but still.
That's fine.
Right, he's going to be really weak. It's fine.
Yeah, and you sort of see him. He always stops with a bit of a smirk as he inflicts that damage to the Oakin, and you sort of just slash at him with your longsword. And he just turns around and just meets you, sort of staring, not eye level, but eye to eye with you, as he just sort of towers over you, Carl.
And then I go, didn't I hold an action?
Oh, you did? Yes, you did indeed. Yeah.
Uses your reaction to do that, right?
Oh yeah,
Is it?
yeah. Presumably,
Oh,
yeah.
in that
That
case,
must be a
Sentinel.
reaction, right? Sentinel, yeah.
Well, Sentinel was a reaction.
So it's holding an
Held action still takes your action, yeah.
Okay, fair enough then. That's fine.
Elwin,
Go and dagger to dagger.
yeah.
I think you're better off with your bow.
Dagger, dagger,
Not
dagger.
from this range.
Hmm.
I think he stood next to me.
Well,
Probably Zephyr Strike your way away, couldn't you? Oh,
Well,
actually,
I've
you
got
don't have
one
any
spell
spell
and I
slots
wanna-
yet, have you?
I've got one
Yeah.
left, but I want to use it for a heal.
You need to save it, don't you?
Yeah. Otherwise, I would have done that.
Mm.
But I've been healing Sylvia up.
Mm. Yeah, thanks, Leokin.
First attack.
Mm.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have that hellish rebuke now, wouldn't it? Come on.
Second attack.
Oh, God.
I get a bonus as well, don't I?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
flail.
Nice.
Pepper's gonna go and hide in the bush.
Yeah, that's understandable.
So am I.
Is that for you,
Definitely
Elwin?
done.
Okay.
Elwin feels well sad because he's not very good with daggers because he is his bow.
Yeah, you sort of take these three dagger swipes at him, and he sort of smiles at you, throws his own rapier, and also just sort of sheaths it again and pulls out his own dagger and sort of goes toe to toe with you, and he swings the dagger straight back at you. Why are all of my attacks being strange? Yeah, that one hits you for 7 piercing damage. Then he swings the second one at you. Which also hits you for 7 piercing damage. On that second, why is all my things are being very strange? None of my rolls are like working properly. It's fine. Elwin, can I get you to make a Constitution save for me?
I blame
Yeah.
Langan.
Are you bringing it up or do you want me to do it on the sheet?
Yeah, it should be. Do I need to refresh? Something just being really strange for me.
There is a Constitution saving throw box has popped up with no actors in it.
Yeah.
Okay, one sec. Let me just refresh because something must be going strange on my end. Because every time I roll a die, it's just making me then roll it manually. I assume everyone else's attacks are working fine on their turns because no one complained.
Seems to be.
I don't attack things.
Let's see what happens now. No. Why is everything...
I can't do Constitution, so I've passed. What, I think the time limit's already been.
Oh.
Hello. Hey, you
Okay,
spoke to me.
so that
Nice
works.
speaking to you.
Well, no, I was just seeing, like, basically, it seems like everything I do is just defaulting to, like, private
Hello,
roles and
unknown
hidden
creature.
roles.
Hello, unknown creature.
Hey, I think yeah.
I now understand what
That's
Cody,
what I saved
what
my
Cody
roll
was
for.
saying. That.
A perception check.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, it's the wrong one because I just hit the first one to hit, but that's fine. I mean, it's a Constitution check, and that's a pass. You're fine. Yeah, he just goes toe to toe with those daggers. Only gets the 2 attacks versus your 3 though, so that's something, I guess. Carl, you have this big, muscly, angry guy.
Yeah,
You're a
I
speedy boy.
think as a bonus, I would like to rage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And right, so I've got 3 attacks from my normal attack.
Yes.
Swing.
As a having raged as a bonus action, is it possible for me to hand my sword to Leokin?
Yeah, it's an item interaction. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, okay. So I will take a left.
Oh my god.
Well, basically, I will hand Leokin my sword.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to wade in with my fists. Unarmed. So, first attack.
Yeah, boy. Oh yeah, these are strength based, so you get your rage bonus on it as well.
Oh, do I?
Do we need to rage first,
Right.
though? But,
Oh, I had didn't hit the rage button. I'll hit the
It's
rage
cool.
I actually
It's
forgot
cool.
there was a rage button. Which means
I don't think does rage specify that it has to be weapon attacks? I can't remember.
I'm hoping not. I don't think
Yep.
so. That seems like an absolutely rubbish. There we go. That's rage. And then
a
that's
melee
first
weapon attack.
Oh, his fists are melee weapons, right?
Yeah, that would be so cool. Like just like running up to him, boom, right in the face.
What do I do? I guess I will keep my sword then, Leokin. Sorry. And then my second attack will be with the sword.
Nice.
Oh, well that helped.
Yeah.
And then my third attack will be with the sword. What happened then? Did I not? I just didn't click it. And
Nice.
then
Some
I
solid
will.
hits.
Then I will action surge.
Yeah. 5 attack turn, baby.
And he's armed with a pike.
Yes.
Okay, that last hit. Can I? I will use a disarming attack on it.
Yep. Yeah, go for it.
So that's that one.
Yeah,
So I believe I knock the pike out of his hand.
you do.
Excellent. That's good. And now I will.
You also add your superiority die to your damage roll for that last
yeah.
attack, so you can roll superiority die.
Oh right, yeah, lovely. Superiority die is a D8. I
D8,
believe.
yeah.
Yep. That's that one. Roll.
Nice.
Nice. And then I will then action surge.
Yeah.
That's that one.
All of the things. The action
And
surge
now
haste is cool.
Now I get another 3 attacks, I believe.
You do.
You don't get the bonus one from haste.
Oh, I don't get the bonus. I only get 2
No,
attacks.
because that's an additional action to
Oh, right.
do an attack.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, here we go. First attack. Oh, I had to miss eventually. Second attack. Did not miss. Now, trip attack.
Yep.
I'm just checking. He is he large or smaller?
He is.
In that case, I will attempt a trip attack,
Yeah.
which will give me another superiority dice to add to it.
Yeah. Fails again.
Yeah.
You knock him prone.
And I think I get to add the superiority dice to the damage.
You do.
I should have thought of doing that earlier, because I could have got some nice crits on him. Awesome. Advantage. You see that last one? I'm just gently laying him down.
I mean, to be fair, you sort of wail on him, you knock his pike out of his hand, you knock...
Yeah.
I mean, he towers over you, this
Yeah.
great, just sort of muscly, sort of mountain of a man. But yeah, you send him tumbling to the floor.
I am screaming fairly incoherently. I am letting out a lot of pent-up anger from the last 20 minutes. I think that'll do.
I think so.
Was that 5 attacks then? Good
That was
enough, right?
5 attacks, I think 4 hit.
Yeah, pretty good going.
Disarmed him and knocked him to the ground. I've achieved
Eleanor,
everything.
what can you do?
Yeah, hearing this awesome display, I'm gonna dash over, stuff my bow, pull out my rapier and attack. Remind me if he's knocked prone, what do I get to get advantage or anything?
You get you get advantage because you're flanking as well with the Oaken.
Oh right, how do I do advantage again?
It does it automatically for
Right.
flanking. Because one of the things people kept saying to me was like, is flanking actually a thing?
Double 18s.
Sneaky.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Nice.
So to
and
confirm,
then-
flanking is a thing, right?
Yes,
Oh, I think,
it is a thing, and because people were asking me, I even added it so it will add it automatically when you target something.
I'll take a bonus action disengage
Yep.
and just run back.
Nice. Very brave.
Yeah,
Yeah, nice. That was good.
that's it.
That seemed like a decent turn. Cool. Right, she will probably do this.
Page.
Yeah, she again begins gesturing and sort of whispering, muttering, and she casts a spell again, casting Dominate Person on you, Leokin, which does end the Bane on Yuzi,
Awesome.
but you were probably not really the target for Bane.
No, probably not.
I succeed.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, Leokin, you hear as her muttered voice almost starts sort of coming through into your ears and trying to sort of take over and literally dominate you. But yeah, you shake it off. You are enraged and angry enough that you sort of stand tall and you fight back mentally. Warforged.
Yes.
What would you like to do?
So there's this big guy, right? Yeah.
He's down, prone, knocked over at the minute where Carl just
Oh,
sort of wailed
okay.
on him. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna use Hex on her.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna use Eldritch Blaster to do very much damage.
Nice.
I didn't mean to do anything on Carl because it just said I did one on Carl.
It's nice. Yeah,
Okay.
thanks.
Only one of them
Nice.
hits.
That's cool. It also adds your. Do you want to do your 1d6 necrotic damage? That one doesn't work
Yeah.
with Eldritch Blast, annoyingly. But I can add it for you.
D6.
Nice. Plus your Hexblade's Curse as well, so that's another 6. Anything else you want to do, Warforged?
1. Wait, have I done that? Did I do that?
No, sorry, not another
Oh.
d6. It was another
Oh.
6 damage in total. Sorry.
Up to 6
Oh,
damage.
okay.
Nice.
Anything else?
No.
Sure.
I'm very much sure.
Z, you are no longer you're no
Very
longer
much.
baned.
On Cole.
I'm no longer baned.
Indeed.
I am just wondering who looks like more of an issue here. If it's Bell Lady or Stabby McGee over here. How concerned is Elwyn looking currently, Mr. Shane?
You can certainly can't hit the target.
Okay.
There you go.
I pull out the Wand of Snowballs, and I'm going to cast Silok Snowball Storm at 6th level,
Hey, he's going hard.
and throw it straight at this bastard.
Yeah, he makes his deck save.
You fail.
He does.
Sucker!
Whoa! That'll stop him looking quite so smug.
I shoot it over behind him and I call out in Undercommon. I go, you give elves a bad name, mate.
Yeah, and he takes 30 cold damage as this storm of snowballs slams into him.
That's a little something I learned in Christmas Town.
Nice.
Surprise, surprise. Got no bonus actions, so see you later.
Leokin, you are angry, no longer manacled, unarmed. What would you like to do?
Oh.
I'll cast Inflict Wounds, and I was on mute, but I did shout, "Guys, this is my problem, not yours. Get out."
Get
It
out.
doesn't work like that.
Cool. Wise. Yeah, that was a miss though, unfortunately.
Even with him prone.
Yeah, even with advantage. Yeah, he rolled a 7 and an 8.
Fair enough.
Not ideal.
Yeah, it might be your situation, but you don't handle it well, apparently, the Oaken.
Fair enough.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Finally got to use that Inflict Wounds for the first time in like 20 sessions, and no, nothing.
Yeah.
That's a shame. Yeah, you see slowly this sort of massive muscle dude sort of just plants both his hands down into the sort of dirt, pushes himself up, and his shadow sort of raises with him and stands over the both of you.
Come on, him.
Picking back up his weapon. When you knock your thing down, your disarming strike.
If he wants to bend
He
over and
drops
pick
it
it
at his
up,
feet.
that's fine. I don't mind.
Yeah, he picks it up. He stands up, uses his item interaction to pick it up, I guess, and he sort of stands over you. Just you see him almost like brushes off some of the dirt from his hands where he's just pushed himself back up, and he sort of just lifts the pike and swings it down at you, Carl.
Oh.
Oh,
And hits for 21 piercing damage.
that's okay.
But you are raging, so you only take 10.
Yeah. I read my new hit points as the amount of damage he dealt.
Yes. And then just takes 1 second swing as well. And that second one misses. You just sort of see it coming the second time, dodge out of the way.
That's fast as fuck.
And then after that second one, there's just this burst, this puff of energy.
Ah.
And he just shoots back over away from you.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, yeah. Mage Slayer is after the
Yes.
battle happens, isn't it? We
Yeah.
worked out it doesn't work on Misty Step.
Yeah.
Rubbish.
Elwin.
Hi, just getting
I'm
a drink.
just
I'm
getting a drink. Realising I'm really shit with my daggers, and remembering my greater trick for melee range, I'm gonna try and manacle him.
Okay.
So
Yes.
if he's got his hand up, I want to try and get the manacles on his hand and like restrain him.
Yeah. Cool. I'll get you to make a what did we do? A opposed dex roll. I think we did before, didn't we, for this? Oh, fuck's sake, why does that keep happening with my rolls? There you go, yeah, I'll make an opposed dex roll. Yeah, you have a good try, Elwin, but he's pretty swift. He just sort of dodges out of the way and knocks the manacles out of your hand to the ground.
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Okay. So yeah, he knocks the manacles out of your hand and sends them sort of just pushed away over into the dirt. And it swings the dagger at you. There you go. It's in the Constitution save this time. Yeah, hits you for 6 piercing damage, then takes the second swing at you. Yeah, it hits you for 8, and that second swing, as it comes down across it, you just feel it's almost like a burning as he sort of hits you there, and you become poisoned.
That's unfortunate.
And as you sort of, you feel that burning of the wound as he does it, and he sees you sort of gasp back and sort of hold it as he does it, and he just smiles and smirks at you, and just sort of stares you right in the eye as he does it, and then just bursts and disappears backwards in a puff.
Or, as we know, runs away.
Oh,
Carl.
All I can say, although actually I'm not sure they are, just go for it, Z.
you see nothing.
If it's my go, isn't it?
It is.
He just bamps away, and I just look round and just go, "Oi! I didn't say this was over."
So sorry, Carl.
That's okay. Go for it. And I just can't move because I've got the. And I am going to. Yeah, I'm going to run adjacent to her, I think. And then I'm going to attack him.
Cool.
Oh, that's not attack. That's attack. Oh, yeah, I knew this had to happen. Second swing. I'm just a little bit too angry. And then my haste attack as well.
I mean, you can technically disengage with your hasted action.
I could.
That's not in your style.
It's not
I get
really
it.
in my thing. And I'm going to add another disarming attack into that.
Yeah, go for it.
Please fail.
Yeah, he fails again.
Right, here's his D8. And then, as a item interaction, can I pick up the pike and fling it behind me? Not towards Leokin.
Yeah.
Just so he can't pick the fucker up, because I'm not having that.
Yeah, it ends up sort of back down here somewhere. Yeah, totally.
I want to see Leokin use it. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, actually, that's not a bad idea. Yep. Right, and I think that's me done. I don't think I've got any bonus actions or anything else useful I can do.
Okay.
I'm just getting ready with a Mage Slayer attack when she starts to cast.
Eleanor.
Yeah, I am back. So I'm going to run over this way, and then over to here, I think.
Mm-hmm.
As I run past the pike, I want to kick it more into this bush.
Yeah.
So it's like properly under there.
Leokin looking over, trying to grab it. Further away from it.
Eleanor's like, we'll deal with this, but not harm you.
And then I'll just swap weapons again quick. Short bow, that guy.
Nice.
You fucker die. Oh. Sneak attack.
Right, sneak attack's gonna be all sixes.
Wow. It was. I mean, that was
The
very
16's not
close
bad.
to
Roll a
very
1.
close. Average.
There was a 6 and a 5 in the sneak attack rolls, so you know.
Yeah. And that is it.
Okay.
No, I take a bonus action hide as well whilst I'm over here.
Yeah, you sort of pull into those bushes there. Yeah, totally.
You don't do it very well.
You can attempt to. It's all good.
Yeah. Backs up into the bushes and gets that pike just
Yeah.
touching you in the back.
Yeah, now I'm done.
Cool. Yeah, alongside you, Carl. This feminine figure. She will. I love spellcasters. You get so many fucking options.
Not if you Z, it appears.
Lots of options. You fuckers just keep standing in the way of them.
I'd said just go for it.
I know, but I feel so bad.
Take it. Probably.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, she attempts to cast a spell on you, Carl.
I don't think I can actually do anything about it because Mage Slayer's not as cool as it sounds. But I will.
I think it's afterwards, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. We've established it's not a counter spell.
We'll see what happens because she's going to attempt to
Oh,
hold
no.
monster on you. You become paralysed,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
which I suspect also prevents you from using your Mage Slayer.
Maybe I
yeah.
don't know.
I think paralysed will make it pretty hard to hit her back. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. You see her sort of reach over, just gesture towards you, Carl, and just your entire body, every muscle stiffens up. You're just stuck in place, almost as if you're frozen in time. Like the rest of your party just see you stop moving entirely. Warforged.
Can't take actions.
Yeah.
She does that. She turns towards Warforged, Eleanor Leokin, over on the other side of that stream, and for the first time shows even just a bit of emotion as she just sort of looks over towards you and laughs, and then bamf,
What?
takes a move back.
What a cow.
Warforged. You just see Carl freeze up just as she teleports backwards.
Oh, what? Go get her.
Where is she? Hold on, wait, what? Oh, she's over here now.
She is over here
I still have stuff on her, so I can still murder her.
You've got lots of stuff on her, yes.
I got these guys, you get her.
Just die already.
Nice.
Well, that's a crit.
Yeah,
I did lots
she
of damage.
she drops her concentration. Warforged, you also can you roll 2d6 for me because they both hit both of those attacks.
Does he get to double the d6 on the one that was a crit?
18. Nice, that's an additional 12.
Oh,
Yeah, does he?
So go on.
Does he get an additional d6 from the hex on the crit?
Is the hex adds to the damage, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's part of it. Yeah. Roll one more d6 for me.
Yeah.
Yes, damage.
Go on, Warforged. That is one hell of a turn. Fuck. That's what.
Yeah, drop it.
I'm-
Even just dropping the concentration's big. Yeah.
yeah, that is big.
Yeah.
As I'm hasted and the concentration drops, can I now run across and punch her in the face?
No. Anything else for you, Warforged?
Just having a look.
Have you proven your point?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
yeah. It's a little bit. That was like 50 points of damage in one turn.
Is it?
I mean, yeah, she
Stupid like
went from undamaged pretty much to pretty damaged.
Yeah.
Bloodied. Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
See,
Just
you see these two Eldritch blasts just smash into her.
I feel like they've got that, and unfortunately, I can't get close enough to line it up that I could get all three of them in a line. But what I can do is lob the old reliable fireball, and I will launch it. Right.
You can still get all three of them.
Yeah.
Get the three important people, right? Oh, that's a crap roll.
Oh,
But
well, it's
they
not
both
too bad.
failed. They both failed. He only had 3 hit points left. Right?
You.
Wasn't the most
I
impressive of
launch over,
fireballs, but yeah.
I just yell out as I do, fucking burn!
That's funny.
Yeah, and you see that giant one, Carl. He sort of, as he takes just this massive, like this burst of fire damage, just it almost gets thrown backwards as it hits him, and just his body just falls limp to the ground.
Bastard.
Bonus action, see?
Ah, you're funny.
Leokin.
Yeah. Wait, so did Carl throw the thing back at you in the end?
Did,
Over
but
there,
then
Richmond.
Eleanor kicked it deep into this bush. It's pretty heavily underneath all this sort of underbrush, and yeah, you can
Yeah,
go
I'll
looking for it.
probably
We'll take you an
grab you.
action to even try and get it.
Actually, no. I'm going to use my action with something useful and heal myself.
Oh
I
yeah,
still can't heal
yeah.
myself.
Lay on hands will only work for someone other than you. How many points do you want to do?
All 19.
All 19. Yeah, that's cool. I will stop presuming that you only want to heal others and fix that for next time.
You know, such a creature doesn't say yourself.
I mean, you are a creature. Yeah, stuff that lets you target a creature does include yourself. Yeah. I just presumed that would never happen for some reason because I'm an idiot. Any bonus actions, Theokin?
No.
Okay. In that case, Elwyn, it rolls back round to you. Nice. Yeah, you hit for 10.
Oh yeah, I get a second one, don't I? With both.
You do.
Yeah, boy.
So you forgot my own character. Then.
Second one to miss that. Poison hurts.
Bonus action. No, I can't do that right now. No, it has to be done.
Okie dokie. Okay. This one here just bursts again with that burst of energy and appears alongside Eleanor.
Oh, do I take anything from poison?
No, poison just gives you disadvantage on your attack rolls. Yeah, takes a swing with the rapier at Eleanor. It is a hit, but Eleanor uncanny dodge. He takes half the damage. And then he does take a second swing. That one hits for 11. You see him, he just bursts out of that teleport, takes the 2 swings. Carl.
I think it's got to be. Oh, move. So just no longer being frozen.
Yes.
I am going to push off of his face if I can reach it with my foot, and I'm going to run down here.
Yeah.
And same sort of thing. I'm just going to say, sorry, you had something to say?
Yeah.
And I think, while I've still got some things left, let's try and knock her over.
Okay.
With a trip attack. I think this might be my last one. I'll have to look in a second. Oh, run out of his... I might have actually run out of them before then.
Oh yeah, you are. Yeah.
Yeah, I have unfortunately run out, so no trip attack. So I'll hit her again with the second swing. Maybe not. And then I'll hit her with the third swing.
What?
That's
Rubbish.
trickier. And then, having run out of superiority dice, it's pretty much all I can do. That'll do. I'm done.
Okay. Eleanor, yeah, you see this guy pop out, appear in front of you.
Yeah, I take a quick look around, realise that Carl's round to the bottom, and I take a disengage action, bonus action, run to this person at the bottom, and then stab her.
Yeah.
Stabby.
Nice.
Or 13. 14 damage, and then that's it because I had to disengage.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, she takes the blows from both of you. She which one of these? Well, she's out of those powerful ones, so yeah, not quite as good this time. But she attempts to have another go at just taking some control of you again, Carl. This time cast in Hold Person. You were a monster, and now you're a person.
Yeah, that still works, unfortunately.
Still
Wisdom
succeeds
not-
again, yeah.
Yeah. Still, last time someone died when that happened, so I'm waiting. Channeling my angry energy.
She then again, this burst of light as she falls back. For the first time, you hear this voice. The voice is like, considering the viciousness of these attacks and this lack of emotion, this very delicate voice, as she just relatively calmly calls out, "Boris, we should go." Warforged.
No, You're not running away from me.
What do you do, Mr. Warforged?
Just having a think.
I just having a think.
You monster.
I'm not a monster. I'm Cody.
Done. I'm gonna. Oh, I feel like it's really. I don't know what I should do.
Eldritch Blast was working.
Oh yeah, I'll do Eldritch Blast again.
Another crit.
It's working.
Nice. Yeah, roll another 2d6 for me.
She made a concentration save this time. That's annoying.
She's also dead.
It's enough. Yeah.
I told you, every time I get held, someone dies.
I need to
Warforged.
learn whole person.
You just let out this critical, extremely strong Eldritch Blast. It sends her, sort of pushes her back. That her body just goes flying back, hits the other one, who then falls prone behind her.
Yes.
Oh, that doesn't help.
Anything else for you, Warforged?
I'm gonna run up to this other one. And then, as a bonus action, wait, hold on. Could I use a Cursed Spectre?
Yeah. Yeah, you can. Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, no. Wait, is a Cursed Spectre a bonus action?
Happens.
I
right?
think
not
it's
even
just
an
something
extra.
that happens. To be honest, yeah. Yeah, it just happens.
Yeah.
You get a ghosty friend.
Okay. Could I walk up to here? Actually, no. I'm not gonna. Yeah. And could I cast? Could I cast Hex?
If you want to, yeah. Warforged and Leokit must have cast as many spells tonight as they have in the rest of the campaign.
I kind of feel that Warforged has done sort of that thing where he's been this robot just following us around and we've suddenly activated combat mode.
activate instant
yeah,
kill.
you have.
Liz.
Yeah, so that Spider-Man scene, you know.
Anything else, Warforged?
No.
Okay. Z.
I will make my way over, and they're prone currently, right?
Yes.
I will just pull my quarterstaff off my back and just pop it down on their chest and just hold it there, just saying undercommon. I'd stop if I were you.
Warforged Spectre? Spectre
It's
of
my turn
Warforged?
already.
Yeah, yeah. They roll into initiative when they appear.
Okay. Life drain.
Ooh.
Nice. Yeah, you deal 12 necrotic damage.
Is there anything else I can do?
The Spectre doesn't. No, it basically just has life drain and that's it. It moves, it does life drain. It listens to your demands. Leokin.
Okay. Wait, so it's hard to tell. Wait, so is the big one and the one closest to me dead?
Yes, yeah.
Cool. Oh yeah, I've do a targeted mode selected. So I'll move there, and this one's not dead, right?
No, that's the one that's not dead.
Okay, cool. Infinite wounds.
Nope.
Oh,
Oh, Leokin.
you miss your great sword.
I missed my grease sword.
Spells are crap, aren't
I
they?
think Warforged carrying it.
That is my turn,
Fair.
and he starts to cry back. He misses his great sword.
This guy is dead, so I've got no idea why he's getting a turn.
Yeah, stay dead.
Elwyn, it's your turn.
Cares about disadvantage, even though he's laying down.
You're poisoned anyway, right?
Anyway,
Oh, that crit's a shame.
Ouch.
finally get a hit.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh shit! He gets a turn.
Um,
Come on, Misty, step this way. Come on, you bastard.
yeah, you have your quarterstaff on his chest, Z, and he sort of just looks at you, smiles, just stares you in the eye, just laughs, disappears, pops up a few feet away.
Wow. That's just rude, isn't it? I tried to help.
Gets up from his prone, and he swings his rapier at you, Warforged.
Ah.
Ooh, Constitution.
Then takes a second rapier swing.
I want to try it.
Yeah, you keep your concentration, but you do get hit twice with that rapier.
Ow. That hurt.
Carl.
Again, just screaming and running. It's lucky I'm hasted, otherwise I'd be tired.
Yeah, that's coming.
Not as quickly as I'm waiting for him to hold me, and then I'm going to kill him. Right, first attack.
Nice.
Yeah. That's how we do it.
Take your damage, alright.
Hasty boy.
How's he looking?
Oh, he's gone.
And then haste as well.
Yeah.
The last one, I'm going to try and pretend missed on purpose, and I'm going to tell him to drop his weapons, or he's going to die. And that'll do.
Doesn't look like there's any reaction to that.
Nah.
Eleanor.
I'm going to just attempt to stick him with the pointy end.
I mean, you know what you're doing with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's enough. Eleanor comes in.
Every time Eleanor comes in and deals more damage than I deal with my longsword, I look at my longsword and I look at the rapier and I think,
Need to get you a great sword, mate.
yeah.
And almost immediately, as the last of them sort of falls down to the ground, that fog just dissipates. It doesn't even sort of pull back, just almost as if it just vanishes. And all of a sudden, the full sort of sunlight is just present again in this clearing where you all are.
Is this how bright it's always been beforehand? Because to my eyes now, this looks like massive.
I'm going to just
Feel
fall
real
to my
rubbish.
knees in the river.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Oh, Luke.
Yeah, I'm going to look at the woman.
Yes, cool.
Me too.
How do I do this?
Should be able to just double click on their dead tokens.
Nothing's happening for me, I'm afraid.
Yeah, same.
That's fair.
Same here, I'm afraid.
Hi,
I can target them.
Yeah, this spellcaster intrigues me, and I'm interested.
Guy that I was
She was-
fighting intrigues me.
She might have been the leader, so I kind of want to see what she's got on her, what's going on. Oh, here you go. Oh,
That probably works better now. Yeah.
lots of
Oh,
money.
yeah.
Oh,
That's
wow, yeah.
what I noticed first.
Can I
That's a lot
split
of
the money
copper, isn't
6 ways? Is that
Could I
okay?
take? Could I
Yeah.
take?
Just for
Um,
ease.
Could I take the breastplate on
I
the
don't want anything
one?
else. I'll back in 1 second, folks.
Yeah, no worries.
Sam?
Can you wear armor?
No, I can infuse it in my.
Yeah, they Warforged basically
Integrate it. don't
Yeah,
they?
so essentially they don't wear it, but yes, they can wear armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can
No,
I
so
take
can I
the
take the
leather
breastplate?
armor from Matey? So I'm sure that's got more armor class than leather, right?
Got a
Yeah.
pike.
One higher than leather. There's also a decent amount of gold on
Seems to have all got split up.
Guardian, so
Yeah,
should we
the-
split that as well?
I think it
I
got split.
I press
No.
split 6 ways on it.
On which
Yeah.
one?
I'm looking at the guy I'm taking stuff from.
The stuff on Guardian was there, and then I'm going to
I-
assume
There you go.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
Just
split.
I'm
split
just
the
gonna-
gold.
items power was
Gold,
split amongst the
like
6
that.
players. Each one has received. Lovely. Quite a lot of money.
Yeah, we did alright. There
Wait,
is
is
some
breastplate-
money left over on
Hang
it.
on.
But...
I've got way too much copper though.
Oh yeah, it gets any money it doesn't split, it just leaves there. So you might as well just argue amongst yourselves.
Take it first come, first serve.
You can have it.
Could I take off the leather armor? Actually, no. Could I infuse the breastplate myself?
Ooh,
I think you have
D&D
to.
5e currency GP. I like that. Combination.
I've got a pike.
I'm back.
What does armor do for you, Warforged, by the way?
Huh?
What does armor do?
What do the other people have on them?
Money mostly.
I've
And there
got a
seems
pike.
Leather armor.
And pike looks funny. Pike does funny damage.
Warforged, it takes you an hour to do your armor thing, so you can't do it right now.
Okay, I'll do it someone else.
Guys, the pike does funny damage.
Is it?
Yeah,
Funny
two,
damage, isn't it?
2d10 plus 4 piercing.
Oh, wow.
That's
That's
pretty good.
And for the
That's
attack roll, it's
ridiculous.
1d10.
That yeah, well, before we get too excited, that's because it was made.
That's
I had his strength and stuff built into it. It is just a normal pike.
Oh, is that the
Okay.
same with the
What's the
rapier?
normal pike?
Yeah, I'm guessing that's the same with my rapier that I just picked up.
Yeah, it might well be. Yeah, I didn't really think it. I built this very quickly during lunch.
What's the normal pike's damage?
Normally it is. I'll have to look it up. Yeah, I think it's a D10.
Right.
I mean, it probably seems right.
That's boring, then. I don't want it now. That's me really.
Sorry, Cody.
I was getting a nice pie.
Yeah, it's normally 1d10 piercing. Yeah.
There, you do have a very nice great sword already.
Can I have the chain shirt?
What, do I have that back now? The
Not yet.
great sword.
Does anybody object to me having the
Do
chain
not
shirt?
have it yet.
You go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
It doesn't
Yeah,
give you
yeah.
disadvantage on the stealth, right? Chain, and it's got to be better than leather. So cool.
Mm.
Is that
Chain
correct?
shirt counts as medium rather than heavy, which I think
Yeah, I'm a
Nice.
medium kind of
Yeah.
girl.
that's.
I think. Oh no, I'm not actually. I mean a light armor girl. Ignore me. I don't want it.
Um,
Can I give it back? Yeah, I can give it back.
No,
For some reason I thought I was medium.
where are you picking these items up from? Because I can't see them anywhere.
There's
These
like loot piles.
things.
Yeah, well, I'm clicking on those, and I saw it originally, but oh, hang on, I think it's because I've got targeting selected. Yeah, that's better.
You know why? I thought I was I could wear medium as well, but I can't.
I can actually. be
Who's the
next
chain
to it.
shirt off of?
It was the big guy.
I can wear medium armor. So did you want the studded leather instead, which gives a +1 on leather?
That would be great. Yeah.
No, I'll take the chain.
Yeah, go for it.
Thank you.
So I take an active better armor. I'll just have the chain when you want to send it across.
Oh, I put it back. It's on the big guy.
Yeah, that's
Z, do you
same
think these are
armor.
the guys that you were hearing in your voice, in your head? Sorry.
I don't know. They never. These guys never spoke to me, did they?
The woman spoke.
Did she?
She said
Yeah,
forest.
she spoke once.
Yeah, she said time to leave.
Oh, okay. Did
was
it sound
was
like...
not a voice you recognised. No.
No.
But surely that's good. It's not a coincidence. This is the punishment for Leokin not doing what this voice wanted.
Yeah, I think I agree.
And it's a
I just
punishment for
didn't know
you
if
guys
they
not
were
letting me what I
directed.
wanted.
Hmm?
And it's a punishment for you guys stopping me. Because I would have got pal.
Feels like it went pretty well to me. How are we all holding up?
I'm a little injured. I'm quite injured, but I'm fine.
Some
Like-
some worse than others. But
Am I still poison?
you are for the time being, yeah.
Only one person can cure poison, right?
Anybody else in dire need of healing? Like massive healing?
No one's really in dire need of healing, I don't think. I think the key thing
Leo-
is
I can heal myself.
he's got more hit points than I do. I think
I've
he's
got
probably-
28. I've got 28.
Yes, you have more than I do. I think
We,
the key is probably to get back into the camp.
Just go, right? Go back to the village, rest up.
Warforged, is that thing going to follow us around again?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just do it, and then it stays there for a bit.
Oh, you got a little ghosty boy again. All right, mate.
It goes up to you and says
I wave
hi.
to the
Yeah,
ghost.
it waves.
All right, mate.
It waves.
Can we
Oh,
find
I'm
just
the dead drow?
But
Yeah.
yeah, this is the dead. This is the dead.
So tell us
You got a
about
friend.
these dead things.
Can you talk to them and stuff or not?
Right, can I talk to them?
Hey. It obeys verbal commands from you. You can try talking to it.
hello, ghost thing.
Yeah, and the spectre sort of looks back at you, it acknowledges you. Like it clearly turns to you when you speak, but it doesn't respond or reply.
See if it replies with numbers as yes or no answers. Might lift a finger up.
Hold on. What should I ask it?
Do you have memories of the person you possess?
Do you-
The body you possess?
Do you know? Do you have memories of the person who you possessed or were before?
It just sort of floats there in front of you as you speak Warforged. Doesn't break eye contact with you. Listens to what you're saying, but there's no kind of response. It almost looks like sort of loyal pet dog awaiting your command. Unlike Bruce.
Interesting way of getting info, isn't it?
There's a spell for
Can we
that.
search
It's
the
fine.
body, see if there's any letters apart from the.
Yeah, you have a look through, and so obviously you find some weaponry and some armor. There's a pretty significant amount of coinage on them. But there's nothing beyond that particularly. They don't seem, no letters, no journals, nothing, no diaries, no receipts, Tesco club cards.
These
See if
Are these just-
tracks where they came from.
If there's what, sorry?
Tracks from where they came from.
No tracks at all. No.
are these full drow?
Yes, they certainly look
Class.
like it. Yes, yeah.
And the large one, is he just the rock of drow, or
Oops. What have I done? Oh yeah. Yeah. He looks drow-like. Just extreme muscle. I mean, yeah. Like I suppose the rock's a good comparison.
okay?
I can get. What I'll do is I'll get everyone to make for me a nature check.
Only,
Yeah, I'm nature.
only Lear can gonna cure me from my poison first.
Yeah, but we know he won't do that because he's really mean.
No, he hates me with more likely to attack me.
Sam,
Yes.
the coins from like Griffins or whatever, what do they look like?
Coins. The coins are pretty simple. The coins are basically just rounded metal. There's no signifiers of like origin. They're certainly not like stamped or anything like that. Yeah, they're pretty generic.
Cool.
Yeah. You guys, you're able to take a good look at the bodies. They certainly match what you expect from Drow. Z, you roll pretty lowly, pretty low. But the anatomy, the sort of general makeup of their body looks relatively familiar to you. These definitely seem like pretty standard Drow / Fae / shadowy phase of some type.
A drow. Proper drow. Needs a Schuber's Shadow Fae. Or what they're calling Shadow Fae.
the shadow fae?
I mean, this is a bit odd, but I think we need to go back to the camp, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can you still hear voices in your head?
I don't know. Oi. Knobhead. You still there?
Carl can't but help but look round.
I look at Carl thinking you're talking to him.
Got anything else for us, or just was that it? Because got to try a little bit harder.
Hey, Learkin,
Yeah.
Stick your hand out a second.
Okay. I'll stick
And
my hand out.
I'll take the bits of manacle off.
Yeah,
Am
kind.
I one that's been thrown?
Yeah, you can grab your manacle back.
Is Carl's one been broken?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've deducted it from. I'm going to buy some better manacles. These are pretty shit.
For now though, Carl. Pointless me having two anyway, so you can have one of my spares.
You say
I've got
that,
three-
Carl's
I've
got three.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've got plenty.
Oh, you had three manacles. Is it because of I arrested everyone?
Yeah, it was when you tied up those. You started tying up those people in the brewery back in the day,
Carl's just
Tried it,
inspired.
It didn't seem to work.
and I thought that was a good idea. So we purchased manacles at some point before we set off.
Been putting them on each other instead.
Yeah, you guys press it on then. Or-
Well, I think we should give Learkin his weapons back. Bearing in mind he stood there with a pike at the moment, and he hasn't tried to stab Elwyn yet.
Can I walk over to him and say, "Have you got any spells left, Leo Kim?"
No. I've actually used all my spell slots.
oh wow, you have, yeah.
Oh, and that was more of a test because we were also
Christ.
not too near him. No, I know.
Well-
It's pretty
The Oaken and Warforged are out of spell slots. I'm impressed.
Someone's
mean-
not.
Got to use them, haven't you?
They're good. Some of them, yes.
I've,
I mean, at least I can actually
I
use some
can't remember the
spells.
last time I ran out of superiority dice.
Good for
Yeah.
a bot.
Let's go.
Oh.
Could I pick up? Could I take out the Frostbrand Greatsword? Like, just have a look at it. Like,
Yeah.
What does it look like?
It looks like a pretty general, like a pretty normal greatsword. The blade itself has almost like a slightly blue, like almost like frost touched sort of look to it. And when something sort of momentary, but when you first sort of take it and hold it by the sort of hilt, it's almost like chilly, like bitingly cold to the touch, but literally for just a split second, and it just feels like holding anything normally.
I say to Leokin, is that what you always feel? Like a little bit of cold when you first when you pick it up or take it out?
Normally when I feel the cold, I never let it go.
Rarely leaves his hands. Yeah.
So suddenly a song starts, like a little tune starts coming from the back of Warforged's head. It's like a bird tune. But yeah, what is it always like that little bit of cold and then back to holding something normal whenever you pick it out? Oh, okay. Just wants to make sure it's normal.
I just realised I've got something really keen if they think there's a dragon near us.
Also, Leokin, thanks for the great sword. I really appreciate it. Can I chuck Leokin his great sword again?
yeah.
What, my frostbound one or the normal one?
Which one do you want?
The frostbound one. Both.
Well, okay, you get both
I
of them.
think the greatsword is just the old.
That is your
Greatsword before it
old
got binded.
greatsword. Yeah.
Before it got binded, yeah.
Cool. So you're pushing on back to this tribe, yeah.
I swear to God, if
think so.
Leokin tries to backstab
Okay.
us, I will.
End of
I still
session.
stay a safe distance from Leo Ken.
That's fair. Yeah, you carry on back. A lot of you wounded to various degrees. It's pretty heavy, pretty challenging combat. Takes about 2.5 hours of journey. But you come back across the tribe, the Famir, and you. As you approach, you see quite quickly one of that group that have accompanied Idgar previously calls him over as you arrive. And Idgar sort of comes out to meet you, and he sort of looks at you and says, You look like you've seen better days, my friends.
It's been a day. We ran into some Shadow Fae.
And he first he looks over at the Spectre alongside Warforged, kind of surprised. Then when you say that, he turns straight to you, Carl. Shadow Fae, where? How far?
About 2 hours back the way we came.
You can hear like murmurs breaking out around the sort of tribe, some of the surrounding people that hear this. And Idgar calls over to one of the other sort of members of the tribe and begin packing up. We have to leave.
Well, that's right. We've dealt with them now. To be fair.
Dealt with 3 of them.
Yeah, true.
And where 3 are, 6 will always swiftly follow.
Wow. Yeah, but 3 wasn't too bad. So
The bodies. What did you do with them? Please tell me you.
they were a bit charred.
We didn't burn them.
Oh, one of them certainly burned.
The
I
blood.
bet.
The blood. Please tell
And
me
the
you,
brand.
you drained them.
Does blood burn?
No, we didn't.
It's imperative we leave
Okay.
as soon as we can.
How long before they transform?
I do not know, but staying here is not something we should risk. It's not something my people will risk. We cannot. I appreciate you have been made our guests, but we must leave.
Understand.
Fair play, yeah.
And the elder, Idgar's grandmother, sort of comes over at this point. She sort of tries to understand what's going on. Idgar, what is going on? I'm told the Shadow Fae are nearby. And she looks at your group. I'm glad to see you return, but you bring Shadow Fae to us after all we've done for you. We made you our guests.
We did it on purpose.
We didn't bring them to you. They came. They attacked us.
I don't know what you may have done to upset the Shadow Fae, but this is something this is a trouble I cannot bring on my tribe, my people.
I understand. From my pack, I'll take the fingernail.
Mhm.
And give it to her, and hopefully this will help. Maybe you can use it in some way to protect yourselves from the Shadow Fae.
You see Alyssa, the cleric which had previously attempted to break the curse on your shield. She sees that you've got this leaf you were sent to find. She comes over. She speaks to Idgar. Idgar, I understand you're upset with them, but I promised that if they could find this, I would break the curse. We have time for that before we have to leave. Idgar sort of shakes his head, and he just nods at her and turns and walks away. Yeah, she asks you, Carl, if you're sure you want her to go through with this.
Before you do that, can you check our other person, see if they're cursed? I point
Who?
to you.
You believe there's a curse upon him?
Someone keeps talking to him, telling him to kill me. It's not very convenient for me to be around him when he has that.
That's most understandable. She sort of steps towards you, Lokin. She sort of gestures her hands towards you. She goes, "May I?"
Sure.
And you see how she begins almost just tracing the shape of Leokin's body. She never makes physical contact, but she sort of gestures around the shape of his body, almost sort of reading the aura or the sort of just the presence around him. she shakes her head a few times and sort of closes her eyes, and she carries on for sort of 20, 30 seconds. And she pulls her hands back and she says, "There is no curse. There's nothing upon him. He's clean."
He just wants to kill me.
No, there was a curse.
I don't think so.
There was a curse. And you've got to believe me. What voices was he hearing then as well?
What is magic book?
I was hearing voices. What? What do you mean? I give you a little wink.
She turns to you, Carl. Idgar will want us gone as soon as possible, but
I understand that.
I can do this for you. I made you a promise.
If you're willing to do it,
Keep guard quickly, and I'll just kind of wander off a little bit.
Eleanor, can I have
Yeah.
the other fingernail?
Do I have it?
Yeah, I think I gave you one, and I had one.
Sure. Yeah, you can have it if that's the case.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have
cool.
it in my inventories, but I'm sure.
I don't think I put it in inventories. Yeah.
I'll give that one to her. So the old lady's got the first one.
She sort of asks you for the shield. Places it down on the ground in front of you. Again, you see her going through some pretty similar steps to what you saw previously. She sort of takes where previously she took some leaves off the ground. This time she takes that fingernail of Durende, and you see her crumble it between her palms as she rubs them together, and she begins sort of just releasing the crumble and the dust of the leaf all over the shield. As she does so, the shield begins to almost smoke. Almost looks like it begins radiating heat. You can see like dust just sort of like coming off of it. She carries on, and as she starts almost moving her hands quicker. Doing this, she carries on, and then she raises her hands up, and as she does, there's just this burst of leaves out of her hands, like this shower of leaves, almost like something out from a confetti cannon, like bursts out. And she stops, and she puts her right palm face down on top of the shield, and she closes her eyes for a second, and it's almost as if she's going into like sync with the life of the shield itself. And she looks disappointed for a moment, and she sort of stops. You can see her shoulders drop a little. She raises her hand off of it, and she looks up at you, Carl. And then she just smiles and nods, and she says, "The curse is lifted. It's broken."
Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope we haven't brought too much trouble for your family, your people.
The Shadow Fae, they are vicious. This was not the first time they have been nearby, but this is our tribe. They are aging. We don't have the number of fighters we had in the past, and another blood war with Shadow Fae is something we do not need and we cannot allow. Idgar walks back over at this point. He looks at Liz and he says, "I trust you're finished now." And she just sort of nods, and she sort of heads back. You see her head over to one of the various tents around the tribe and begins sort of joining in with a lot of the rest of the tribes that were quite hurriedly packing away their belongings. And he sort of looks over at the group of you. You've proven yourself mighty warriors, dragon slayers, killers of Shadow Fae, it would seem. But I feel this may be where our paths will have to go their separate ways. This is a trouble I cannot have for my people.
We will go a different way. We will try and lead them away.
I appreciate that, and I suppose thank you. Maybe you maybe you're not as bad as you originally seemed.
I don't know.
And he looks at you as he says that, Z, and just sort of stops himself for a second, then just sort of. And you too, my friend. You. Perhaps I was wrong.
Won't hold it against you.
There is. Even those of dark ancestry can have light inside of them. And he turns and starts hurriedly taking down as much of the sort of tribe's homes belongings as they can pretty quickly.
I offer to help, and we'll get stuck in helping where I can.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay on the lookout and see if anything comes behind us.
That's cool. Takes about 60 minutes, maybe 90 minutes, but pretty much the entirety of the tribe, their belongings, their pretty much their home. It's loaded onto their backs, onto some sort of makeshift carrying sort of implements. Some of them have sort of slung what were tents and using that to just carry as much as they can on them. And they slowly begin filtering out and heading away into the forest. A few members of the tribe stop and sort of wish you goodbye, wish you good luck. You get a warmer reception than maybe the first time you initially arrived. And the elder, the grandmother, comes over, and you see again another one of these sort of makeshift sort of carrying, made out of like this canvas, these tents, is carrying the sister, still unconscious, on it. And again, she comes over and she tells you, I can never thank you enough for returning my sister to me. I know my grandson and perhaps myself, we were quick to judge you, Shadow Fae, but yourself and your group, you have done right by us at every step.
We've tried. I'm sorry you've got to move on so quickly.
This is nothing new in the forest. The Shadow Fae, their darkness, it slowly takes over every part, but we will make our homes, and we will continue to raise our young ones to fight them and to keep them back as well as we can, for that is our people's role. And she turns at that point. She just sort of gives you like a quiet sort of somewhat solemn nod, and she turns and begins walking with the rest of this tribe as they leave into the forest, and quickly begins filtering out. There's just a few stragglers left at this point. What do you guys want to do?
Carl will have given them a fairly awkward guard salute as they left, as the guards of the forest, as he's now thinking of them, set off.
What about yourselves, I guess?
I think we should go. Should we go back and try and find these bodies and drain them?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, we're heading back. We're heading.
Could we?
After that, probably carrying on our journey.
Could we maybe sit down for an hour first?
Yeah, maybe.
Might be a shout.
Yeah, it's going to be dark. Are we going to go there tonight?
Thing is, I don't want to leave him overnight.
No.
That feels like a bad thing, but I don't want to also get there and it already have happened, and us not have rested.
I think we've got to. Okay, so what? Rest for an hour,
What's
and
the
then we're
time
going
now?
to.
Just after 6?
Oh, it's gonna get dark no matter what.
It's going to be
isn't
dark.
it? Even if we walk there now, it's 2 hours away. It's gonna be dark.
Mm.
So we might as well rest.
So rest, and then head in. How long can you
Rest
keep up
and-
those lights?
I mean, doesn't take much to make them appear, so I can keep them up for as long as we need to. But think between the two of us, we can have decent amount of light around us, can't we, Eleanor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the rest of you? Do you think we should go back?
Yeah, I want to go back, but I also want to rest.
I think a rest is probably the best.
Yeah.
So we don't rest and we go, then they've already resurrected.
Yeah.
Then we're in a bit of a bad spot. If we rest and we're fully done, at least we got the ability to do them.
At least they haven't got a pike or chain or any money.
Yeah, they've got no armour on either. We stripped them naked.
Yeah, they could. Well, yeah, what we didn't take though, they could probably put back on. But yeah. So that's what we'll do.
So, well, you guys could take a long rest here, are you?
No, short rest.
Sure. Okay. Cool.
I think Elwin wants a long rest.
I mean, anyone that wants a short rest can take a short rest.
Yes.
How long is a short rest, by the way?
1 hour.
But with short rest, do you regain spell slots?
No.
Depends on
I
your
do.
class.
Oh yeah.
Some people do.
I don't.
Oh,
Sam,
sorry, I
Yes.
actually unclicked it.
while the isn't when a short rest, aren't you like conscious and stuff? Like, aren't
Yeah,
you not
yeah.
sleeping? Could I use this time to do my
Change your
breastplate?
yeah. You can. You know.
Is this the one that makes me bad at stealth?
No, breastplate's fine. Breastplate
Okay.
is fine. It puts your AC up to 16 though, which is better than it was.
Yeah. I do change my armor over, but I do it formally. I do it now.
Yeah, that's cool.
Same as-
Yeah, no sweat. Yeah, cool. You guys take an hour's rest. Spend a little time just recovering from what's happened so far. Trying to get back to your best.
Am I still poisoned, by the way?
You are still poisoned.
Oh.
That whole time that you guys are taking this hour to sort of sit down, take a breather, take note of the tensions within the party, the combat against these enemies of yours, these Shadow Fae, it seems. The whole time that's happening, Z, you've just got this magnetic almost just pull, almost like a longing, a desperation. You are absolutely desperate to read the book, to reach for the book.
I'll do it. I'll read.
Yeah, you're almost sort of willed towards it. You open the book and you start flicking through the page. You're not even sure what you're looking for, and as you just sort of go through them, you just chance upon out of the hundreds, maybe even 1,000+ pages in this tome, you pull across one, and amongst all the scribblings and the notes in language that you can't pick out, you see Zerviel written, and just below it in text that you can write out, disappointment.
Wouldn't be the first time. So
And that's where we'll leave the session.
I'm gonna
Excellent.
write that as a session note. Oh,
Disappointment.
DVL is a disappointment.
DVL must try harder.
This is news to nobody.
Oh,
Oh,
Well, that was
that was a
less
packed session.
confrontational than I thought it would be, but it's still fairly confrontational. So stop doing bad things, Lurkin.
What? No.
I'm not sure
what?
it's over yet.
No, I still think Leokin's trying to kill me.
I'm not gonna kill you.
Everyone's made their peace. It's fine now.
Is it?
Gotta. Yeah, we'll see.
It's literally fine.
I mean, people can make ranged attacks near Carl again. That's a bonus.
Yeah, that's true.
That is a bonus, actually.
actually, I had a question about that. So is just Carl's, like, the curse on Carl broken, or was the curse removed from the shield?
You probably need to identify to work that one out, I guess. to
Well,
ascertain.
curses don't show up under identify.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. I didn't know. Like, I didn't know what the intention behind getting the ritual done was. Whether it was just to, like, remove the curse from Carl or remove it from the shield.
No, it's removed from the shield. You're fine.
So he could attune to it, and
Yes.
it's just a
I'm
plus
assuming
one
I'm still attuned to it. If not,
Yeah, no, you're fine to use that as normal now. Yeah, it is now a normal. Well, it's still a very good shield. It's not a normal shield. It's still a very good shield, and it gives you resistance to damage from ranged weapon attacks, which seems good.
I have a much more higher AC now.
Yeah, your high C's gone up significantly, Warforged.
yeah. Mine's dropped, but that's because I changed my armor as well.
I learned that I have way more spells than I actually thought I did.
Cody, do you
Paladins
have a
have a lot.
shield?
The only thing I realised, right, is like I realised that I had prepared on the whole time, so I can prepare more spells. I've just never realised it.
Oh, so you've only been seeing the 6 you have prepared, rather. Okay, yeah. So you can change those when you rest.
What long rest?
What are you, paladin, aren't you?
Yeah,
Paladin's long rest. Yeah. When you long rest, you can change the 6 that you have prepared.
How do you actually change it? Do you just
Just right click, unprepare, then right click to prepare.
Preparation.
Yeah.
And right click the one that you want to repair.
Yeah.
I never realised that.
We're learning so much as a team.
Yeah.
Wait, hold
That
on.
was
How do
a
I
good
check
session,
spells
folks.
on?
I'm going to shoot off because I've got some things to do before bed.
Yeah, no sweat.
Yeah. So, but I'll see you next week.
See you
Yeah,
later, Charlie.
cool. See you later, Charlie.
Mhm.